Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. All right, this I'm gonna try to figure this out because I'm thinking I've been working on this book for the last week, so I've got like 8 videos to put together showing parts of this book that I made, but I'm finished with her. It's a week later, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the final flip through and insert it at the beginning of the video. So if you just want to see the final flip through, you know, you can just watch it and then go about your day. But if you want to see how I made certain things in the book, which is not much, it's a couple of things that I did, how I do it video. So yeah, so when we get to that part, I'm probably going to introduce myself again so y'all understand what's happening. Anyway, all right. And if I decide to do something different, then I'll remake this video. We'll see, because I think it'll be about 2 hours long. So let me quit jabbering. So in case I do want to put them together, it won't be that much longer. Anyway, all right. This is the new journal I made. And I used some digitals that my friend Jen over at, her name's Jennifer Tolan, and she has a YouTube channel called For the Love of Paper with the number 4. Number 4, The Love of Paper. Y'all go check her out. But look, these beautiful digitals. This is just one of them, but isn't it beautiful? I love it. Yeah, her and Karen are really spoiling me with digitals, and I've got so much pretty to work with. I got to get busy. I got to make them proud. I'm trying. I hope I am. I hope I'm making both of them proud. But anyway, all right, so let's get started. So, look, she's so frilly and just so shabby. I just love her. So this is the front of the book, and this is the spine, and I did the spine. Y'all know how symmetrical I usually am. So hang on, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I forgot to. Sorry, Karen. I'll be back with you in just a minute. That was Karen. Anyway, so where was I? Anyway, yeah, that's the spine. I'm usually symmetrical. I think that's what I was saying. And this, because the book, I'm thinking this is going to be my my Bible journaling book for my new church that I'm a member of. And we do a lot of Bible study, homework, and everything. So, yeah, I'm thinking that this is what I'm going to use. I'm not sure yet, though, but it will just lay on my desk. And it'll still look okay. It won't look as good on the shelf, but I was thinking it was just going to lay there. But anyway, enough of that. Then I used some of Esme's lace from Crafty Me Shop. This right here and this right here. And, of course, this is the Laura Boudoir from Shabby Dollhouse Inspiration. One of my favorite lace layering techniques. And, yeah, and then I didn't do anything on the back. Just covered it with satin and lace. Put pearls everywhere. Yeah. Did the scallop pearls here. I love how all that just kind of went together. It's so pretty. I got some new 2mm pearls, which I'm loving. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh, and then my closure, I just did some little pearls with some little rondelles and lace and this pretty pink, I don't know what, is this chiffon? I think it's chiffon. I'm not sure. Anyway, all right, I got to hurry up because we don't want it to be too long, but I want to give it the love she deserves because she is beautiful. All right, so this right here is actually a window. I put a window in the book, and that's what, if you want to see, stick around. I'm going to add the rest of the videos showing how I did this window. So you can see the first signature cover through the window. And then, hang on. Now, she's frilly, but she's very manageable. She really is. She lays nice. All that frill does not get in the way. I'm in love with it. So, yeah. So, this is, I just framed it here. Put some pearls in the corners, and that's all I did there. And it's Traveler's Notebook styles. So, this is the, where we'll start the digitals. Which she did this pink background for me. Isn't that a pretty pink? And yeah, so this is one of the digitals, and I add a few pearls there. And then I added a ruffle here with some pink rosettes. Y'all, and this has 100 pages for journaling. Yep. And she's not gator or nothing. I'll show you when it's done. I should have showed you the side before I untied the bow. But anyway, yeah, so this is 20 journaling papers. And, of course, being Traveler's Notebook, I can always add more or change it out or do whatever I want to do. Same lace on that one. Same thing. Did I put pearls on the front? I think I might have forgotten. Nope, I did. Yeah, because that's how everything, I don't know if you can see how everything layers so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, I just love it. Y'all probably hear, oh, isn't that so pretty? 100 times. All right, so then this one, I didn't add lace on the edge, but I just put a little pearl in the mirror. I mean, she did this whole kit. It's so beautiful. And so on these, I put the pockets on the inside. I made lace pockets on the inside. Then I just put one of her soap things, a journaling card. That's the back of it. So, love that. We got 20 more pages of journaling. And then the back page, she made me some tickets and some stamps. And they're all ready to tear off and use them for whatever you want to. Or I can use them for whatever I want to, bookmarks or whatever. Then I put a pearl on that one. And then the dress form. Oh my gosh, y'all, I couldn't decide what I wanted to go in the window. It was between this one, the perfume bottle, and the flower bouquet, and the corset, which you'll see in a minute. Isn't that so pretty? And then just put a little pearl in the bow. And then I just put some lace there. Then this right here is just like a little insert where I just made like a triple lace pocket that I can have some bookmarks and stuff that I can use in my Bible. Y'all, Jen made me a whole deck of Shabby Chic cards for journaling. And this is just one of them. I haven't printed the whole deck out, but I cannot wait. Isn't that adorable? This is the Ace of Hearts. I love it. So I just added some lace there because I just love how this layered right there. I just think it's beautiful. Some lace there, and then I put me 3 tiny little tags on a little ball pen with a little tool in case I need some little bookmarks. So this is 20 more pages of journaling. So what is that? 60 so far? Then I made this beautiful little paper clip. I made this just from, I think, the bottom of one of these. I just made this, made a little paper clip. Then I heat embossed this. I don't know if you can see in the light. It's the Lorna Taylor Tiffany & Company stamp. One of my, I think it is my fave of all time. Then she made me these little journaling cards, and it fit perfect in this little glassine bag. So I love that. So let's put, that's a little tuck too. And I'm going to put this in. And then this is the other side of it. It's got the 3 lace pockets. And I did some bookmarks, vellum tags with a little frou-frou and ribbon. And then there's just a journaling card. Love it. And there's plenty of room to grow. With just notes or tracks or whatever I collect along the way for my Bible study. There's the backside of that. And then look at the shoe. Isn't she beautiful? So I put a pearl in those 2 bows. And I didn't put nothing on this edge because I did the lace pocket inside. I did more tickets and more stamps. Ready to... And, y'all, I got this. I don't know if you can see. I got this new... I'll show it to you real quick. I know y'all have seen it. It's all over everywhere. But this one came from Walmart. And it's got the 12. And it was super cheap, y'all. Shipping was free and everything, and I think I paid like $18 for it with shipping. So yeah, and the perforated, I mean, they all work really good. I can't really tell much difference in all the other ones, but I love the perforated one. It sure is a lot easier than that little Tim Holtz tool, which I loved forever, but to do the bigger jobs, that's really nice if you want to get your hands on one of them. And then so there's 20 more, so that's 80 pages. And then this is the little postcard she did, and I heat embossed another one of Lorna Taylor stamps right there. And then there's a bird cage. Isn't that pretty with the little butterfly? I should put a pearl in the butterfly. I didn't really do much decorating these because this is going to be a working journal. I wanted it to be pretty but workable. And I'll show you, I don't know if you could tell, but everything lays so nice to do all the writing I need to do. I mean, everywhere. It just lays. Just perfect. Anyway, that's important to me for a working journal. So, yeah, so then, so I showed you the postcard, and there's the back of that. And then this, so I originally had 3 signatures because there's 3 of these fins. I got 3 of these fins. It's Genevieve style. You'll see it in the, if you continue the video. And I put 2 signatures on the front one, 1 in the center one, and 2 in the front one. Yeah, so I got 5 signatures in this journal to work with. Anyway, so there's the I keep calling it a bustier, but it's a corset. Am I straight? The corset. I was gonna go put little pearls on all that, but I don't think I'm going to. That's just a little bit too tedious for me right now. Anyway, then I put this beautiful trim and rosette. 20 more journaling papers. So that's 100. Plus all this is journaling too. I mean, it's got tons of places to write. And then this is the back. I made a envelope. I showed how to do this in the video. To make a envelope mat for your book. And this was some trash off the floor. But then, yeah, this is the one I was thinking about putting through the window in the front. And this one is just another signature cover or journaling card or whatever. And you can change them out. I mean, you could pick whichever one you want. And I could change it out every week I want to and have a different one in the window. And then I made it a pocket. So it's got the, this is the soap image. Isn't that pretty? With a little whale tail tab and a little heart dangle. And then just journaling on the back. Yeah. I love this kit. Jen did such a good job. It's beautiful. She made me one in blue too. I'm going to make a blue one too. It's the same kit, but it's in the prettiest blue ever. But anyway, so that's it, guys. That's my journal that I've been working on. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this video down. Hang on, did I say something about, oh yeah. Let me tie her up. I won't fiddle with the bow too much. But I'll show you how flat she is. With all that in there, she's still super flat and easy to work with and plenty of room to grow. Hang on. Now, you know I'm going to have to poop that bow up a little bit. Hang on. Can't stand it. Well, and of course, it's going to take me longer because I'm trying to hurry. Good enough. But anyway, I'll show y'all. See how she closes nicely. Just flat as she, I mean, just level as she can be. I don't know. Am I too close? Am I too close? I think it's okay. But anyway, all right. I'm going to go. And if you want to see how I did the window, how I did the envelope, and a couple of things in here, just stick around. And if not, and you just wanted to see the flip through, thank you for stopping by and watching. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. All right, guys. Let's move on. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Laura. And I'm going to try something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Well, I'm going to try to make a journal with a window in it. And I guess if you're watching this, it went well. So, fingers crossed. I've made a journal with an aperture before. But I've never made one with lace and everything. The new style I'm doing, the Shabby Chic journal style. So we'll see how it goes. So, and it's going to be a lot. So I'll try to pause it if I can remember, you know, with all the gluing and everything. But, so the journal's going to be, I did a, I think I wrote the sizes here. The journal cover is going to be 8 3/4. I usually do 6 by 9. But my friend Jen have made me, y'all, she made me a deck of Shabby Chic cards I can't wait to play with. But it had some journaling cards that went with it. So I'm going to make these. It's going to be a traveler's notebook style. And it's going to have 3 signatures in it. And so, yeah. So I'm excited to use these. Aren't they gorgeous? Thank you, Jen. I love them. And then that's the inside. Just so pretty. But anyway, so, but I was having trouble manipulating the size, so I had to, instead of doing 9 inches, I had to come down a 1/4 inch so that when these are in the elastic, they won't shift too much, because I'm going to need the image to show through the aperture, the window. All right, so the journal cover is going to be 8 3/4 by 6, and then it's going to be a 2-inch spine, I think. Let me make sure. The 2-inch spine. It is. I don't even know why I'm second guessing myself, but yep, 2-inch spine. And so yeah, so I went on and put together, but I went on ahead because whenever I put my lace and my satin on it, when I put it over the cardboard, it doesn't look as pretty. So I went on ahead and just covered the whole thing. I have some Tyvek envelopes that are black on one side and white on the other. So yeah, I just went on ahead and covered the whole thing with Tyvek. So it's going to be good and strong. And I got plenty of them, so I did it. You can see, here's the envelope flap here. I have to remember to take that off. But anyway, so what I did so if the book's like this will be the front cover. So what I did was I found the center, and then I'm using the Anna Griffin nested rectangle card dies, and I just picked a size I thought would look good on here, and so I went with this size. I'll give you the size, give you kind of a reference point if you have some. This one is 3 by 5, so a 3 by 5 aperture. So what I did, I found the center and just lined this up the best I could with that in the center, and then I took a pen and I just drew around the inside, so whenever I cut, I'll make sure it's on the inside. And I made sure that I could see through the satin because I'm going to cover it with satin. See, I can still see through it. So once I get the satin on there and the lace on there, then I can put this on there and make sure that those lines stay inside there and cut this out. Cut the aperture out. Hopefully it'll cut through the fabric and everything. But I'm going to do that off camera. I just wanted to show y'all what my plan is for this, and I'll be back. When I come back, we'll see if that was a success. And then for the frame around the aperture, I'm just going to take a light piece of cardstock, and I'm going to use my glue stick. Hang on, let me get my glue stick. And I'm just going to put some glue stick on this just to get the felt, because I want a little bit of, not too much, but a little bit of quilting on my frame that's going to go around the aperture. Ooh. Then this is just a piece of felt from, I think, is this Joann's? Or, yeah, I think I got it at Joann's. It's just regular old felt. So I'm just going to glue this down on the felt. Okay. So then, there we go. Put in my glue. Let's cut the extra off. I don't need it. I can use that for another project. Okay, so then, it's a little flimsy, but it's going to be okay. Once we get it all wrapped and glued down, it'll be okay. So then I'm going to take the same frame that my aperture, that's the aperture on the cover, and then I'm going to take another frame about the size I want. I guess I can go ahead and do it. Let me get my thing. And I'm going to go ahead and run this through the die cutting machine. It's now you have the, I think I told y'all, the Empress with the Anna Griffin, so it magnetizes and kind of, and we'll see how well it magnetizes through the felt and the paper. It doesn't have to be perfect. Once it gets on the book, I don't think you're really going to notice. That right there looks pretty good to me. So, let's see. And then I'm going to just put that on. Does that look good? Let me see. Nope, that looks a little bit crooked here. So let me try again. I might need to tape it. I think it'll be okay. It shouldn't shift once I get it. That looks good to me. Just keep it tight. That looks good enough to me. So I'm going to run it through my machine. I'm going to run it through twice just to make sure. And I kind of put it edge to edge. I go through one side of the machine. And then I run it through again on the other side of the machine. Because I think the pressure is more on the sides than it is through the center. I don't know if that made any sense. Anyway. And if it don't cut all the way through, that's okay. I'll show you what I do. Let's see, did it do it? Let's see. I think it did it well enough. Yes, so then I can just take my little scissors and just right here where it's still connected, I'll just snip around it. We got most of it because this is going to be covered too. Like that. Okay. Don't know what I can use that for, but there's that. And then I'm going to do the same. You can kind of see it just has little pieces that need to be nipped. Most of it's cut. We'll see how this goes. I hope it works on the cover with all the lace and everything. Nope, I'm cutting into the frame there. No. Come on, Laura. Let me kind of pull that apart. There we go. I'm okay. Sorry if you can't see. I might need to get my blade for that one if it's more than just little threads. Hang on. Probably should have run it through 3 times. It'll be all right. Okay, now I got the frame. Okay, so then I'm going to use a different color. Let me put this over here. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this. This is that pink fabric I got from Walmart. I think I could probably do it this way. I just got to wrap it around it. And then I'm going to wrap it with lace too. Yep. So I'm going to just go ahead and wrap this with lace. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this with lace. And I will be right back. Oh, and once I wrap this with lace, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. And we'll see how it does. So y'all keep your fingers crossed. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I'm back. Whew. That was a... took me a minute. But anyway, it worked. This didn't cut completely out, but that's okay. I just took my little blade and just finished it up, and it cut out. It looks beautiful, but I didn't think something all the way through. So I went on it. See, I covered the frame. I covered it with the fabric first and then the lace. But what I didn't consider was that when I cut this out, that this chipboard was gonna. It doesn't show too terrible, but just to be on the safe side, I think I'm gonna go ahead and prepare this and glue it down, and instead of wrapping this just around the frame, I'm gonna wrap it to the inside of the whole window. Let's see if it works. But before I glue this down, I need to put the lace that's gonna go around it first. So I'm gonna take this lace from Crafty Me Shop, one of my favorites, and I'm probably gonna glue like 2 there. And I know this is gonna look crazy for a minute, but what I got planned for over here, it'll work out. Then I'm gonna just put 1, and then I'm gonna go from this corner to this corner with 1, and then I'm gonna go from this corner to this corner with 1, of course, underneath. So I'll have a scallop, 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 and then I'm gonna take this ruffle lace and go all the way around these 3 sides. I'm not gonna do nothing on this side. I know. It'll be okay. Just hang in there with me. So I'm going to glue this lace down, and then I'll be back and we'll attach it. Oh, I need to cut out a piece of plastic too for the window, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I got that done. All right, I know it looks a little crazy right now, but I got a plan. Hang in there. It's going to be pretty. All right, so I guess this part right here is either going to make or break this, whether y'all are watching it or not. So what I'm going to do is, okay, let me just slow down because I don't want to miss any steps. So I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm ready to glue this down. So I'm going to, because I cut a piece of craft plastic. That's going to have to go on after I wrap the chipboard right here. And by the way, y'all, I'm using lightweight chipboard, like cereal weight. I don't know if I told y'all that. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to flip this over so y'all can see my messy work on the back, but it's okay, it's not going to be seen. So I'm going to just glue this down. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think I'm forgetting anything. All right. All right, everybody hold your breath. I think this is going to work. It's working in my head. We'll see. I don't know about the thicknesses. I think it's going to be okay. Let's just get it on there. Oh well, if it's a disaster, I'm just going to keep breathing. The sun will rise tomorrow. We'll just do something else. All right, so I need to keep this down like this, and I think I probably, so this needs to go towards the outside, so it goes this way, right? And that toward the spine, yes. So I'm gonna take this and just line those apertures up. I hope my head ain't, I did take a shower, my hair is clean, but it's still wet, but anyway, it'll be okay. Just line that up the best I can with that aperture. I think that looks pretty good. Yep, I think that's gonna work. I don't even think it's gonna touch on the inside part. It's just touching on the lace. I might have should have put more. It'll be all right. Okay. Flip it over. Make sure everything looks even. It does. Looks pretty good. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry for just a second. Make sure it's okay. So then I'm going to try to attempt to cut this from the middle. What would be the best way to get this going? Do I just stab the scissors through it? I don't know. Or maybe I just need to pick it up a little bit and just get a initial cut. Oh, there we go. That works. Okay. And then I'm just going to take this, find the corner, and I'm just going to cut to the corners. Not all the way, but as close as I can get it. Okay, so there's one. And let's get to that corner. Where is it? There it is. Let me see if that's... I need to cut this a little bit more, maybe. I need some... Come on. These scissors are dull at the tip. I think it'll be okay. Yep. Okay, so I've got that one. Now let's cut to this corner too. Oh, I almost cut my finger underneath there. Let's see how that's going to... We'll see. Okay. One more. Let me flip it over, see if I can see better on this side to get to the corner. Here we go. I don't know, that little Might have to get my haberdashery scissors. Maybe they're sharper on the tip than these. I think this is going to be okay. Alright, so I got that. So now I'm going to use my glue stick. I just cleaned my hand, y'all. This glue ain't no joke when you're working with fabric and lace. I need to get me some pink gloves to use for this kind of work. Alright, so I'm just going to put this here. Oops, that's not good. Hang on. There we go. So then I'm going to take this and bring it around. So get it as tight as I can. Yeah, that'll work. And then it just covered that hole. Then I'm going to add a little more. And I'll bring the lace around. I don't know about this corner over here. I might need to snip it a little. Well, come on, snip, snip. Let me get my bone folder. See if I can. Yeah. We'll see. Okay, so let's do this side. Just keep going, Laura. Just keep breathing and just keep going. Do the lace. We'll trim it just a minute. Let's use my just keep going. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm a nervous wreck. About these corners, but I think it's going to be okay. And that one. Get down in there the best I can. It's not gonna. I think it's gonna be okay. I might should have. Just mash it down in there. That's probably a good thing that globber glue got in there. It's grabbing that pretty good. If you can get a globber glue in them corners, that actually helps. Let's see if I was looking in the corners. Oh, yeah, it worked, y'all. Look how pretty. The corners look amazing. Okay. Yep, I like it. Let me do this one. I see the lace. Yeah, just a little bit. Of course, we're going to have pearls and everything, so yeah, that looks really good. And it wrapped it all the way. Yeah. All right, I'm pleased. Let's finish this last one and trim it, and then we can move on. That mess down. That mess down. Okay. See. Okay, it looks good, you guys. I'm very pleased. Yay! I got the beautiful framed aperture for the front of the book. Yeah, that's gonna look good. Okay. I already trimmed this off, all the excess. We don't need all this excess. But we do need some of that lace. Get down there. Well, then I might need to add a little more glue here. sure that stays wrapped. Well, once we put the inside liner and everything, it'll be okay. But I want it to stay till then. So make sure it's down pretty good. Now, there might be an easier way to do this. I've never seen anybody do this. I'm just figuring it out. So, just thought I'd take y'all along with me. Try to get a video out this week. Yeah, I'm trying to get as many videos out as I can in the next couple of months because summer's approaching fast, and you know, summer around here is crazy. But I'm ready. I'm excited. We made it. And it don't look right there, but it'll be okay. Stay down. Okay. Yeah, I like it. That looks really good. A little glue there to keep that down, maybe. I think it's okay, but just in case, I'm trying to glue that down right there. All right, guys, there it is. Looks good. All right, so the next step, I'm wondering, because I need to put the lace all around the edges. I'm gonna put this, oh, by the way, this is, you know, the inspiration from Laura Bourgeois, I think, from Shabby Dollhouse. This is one of my favorite lace combinations. So, yeah, that's from her inspiration. And then, all right, so let me think, what's next? Let me see. I wonder if this is gonna show through once this is in there about a ½ inch. I think that's gonna work, guys. Yay! All right, so the next thing I need to do, I need to add the ruffle all around the edges. So I'll turn the camera off and do that. And then I need to add the window. So I guess we can do that real quick. I'm just gonna, no, I'm gonna wait and do that because I don't want it to get dirty while I'm gluing this. We won't take that off until we absolutely have to. And I need to put a closure on, which I'm just going to use these two laces, which I'll be back for that. And then I'll put the binding and the front cover, and then I'm going to do something different for the back inside cover. What do you call it? What is it called? Come on, Laura. Come on, brain. Mat. The back mat. The back inside mat. All right, so I'm going to go, and I'm just going to take this lace, and I'm just going to glue it all around the edges, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. I got the lace put all around it, and then I put the closures here, and I just used this pretty pink chiffon and then this pretty flat lace. And I just found the center here and glued those down. So now I think I'm going to go ahead and glue the fins in the binding, because I'm using the Genevieve Traveler's Notebook with the fins, because I need my signature cover to come out a little bit so it'll be centered. I'm hoping that little ½ inch is going to bring it to the center of the window. I've tested it the best I can without it actually being on there, and it looks like it'll work, but you never know. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to use glue and glue it down really, really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. There we go. And I'm going to put glue all over this, lots of it, because I want it to glue down really good, because this is what will be holding the weight of the signatures. So I know it's probably overkill, but I just like to make sure and also what's going to go down in the bend of the book, the covers. And I'm going to get all the way to the top. This isn't as important because it's going to be tucked under the mats, the front and back mat, but still, I'll go ahead and get it down pretty good. I just want to make sure that's all the way to the edge. Oh, so I don't want it lifting. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it here because I don't want it, what do you call it? Oh my goodness. Can't find my words today. Buckling. There we go. Don't want it to buckle when we start folding the book closed. I do have that tape down in there, so that should help. Okay, that should be good enough. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna line those two score marks up with the chipboard. I can't see through the lace, so I'm gonna guess. Come on. I think that's about right. Let me see. Let me check this side. Oh, I can't tell. Let's see. I'm gonna lift it up and just peek, guys. Hang on. I might just have to maybe do that. Get that out of the way so don't get going. Maybe do that and make sure. I think that's about right. Let me kind of press this down in place so I know those are in y'all, I cannot find my words. All right, so we're gonna move this up some, make sure it's even top and bottom best I can. What are these called? The creases? Can't think so. Look, see, is that up there? Is it all straight? That looks a little crooked. Let's pull it a little this way before that right there looks about right. Let's make sure this is in the, and it is. Make sure that's in there. So I think that's pretty good, guys. Let me see. Looks pretty good. So now we're just gonna burnish, burnish, burnish. I know I've done stopped this video, so I have no idea how long I've got on video. So I'm probably going to just do this and maybe this. Then we'll call this video done. But I'll probably continue working. I might go grab me something to eat and continue working and get the next video done where I'll do our back mat and finish up the front cover, and I don't know, we're just gonna take it as it comes. I need to start figuring out how I can see how much time when I keep pausing and pausing and starting and pausing. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry pretty good. Isn't that the prettiest pink Jen made me? It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry before I start. Let it dry just a little bit before I start bending, and I think it's okay, but just to be on the safe side, especially want down here to be dried and right here, because that's where it tends to buckle for me right over. See, I already see, is that a little buckle right there already? And I ain't even done nothing hardly. Okay, so then for the front cover, I'm gonna go ahead and add the window. I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off. Oh, that came off pretty easy, but I think I'm gonna use score tape to get it down maybe. Where's my score tape? Yeah, let's do that. I actually need the 1/4 inch. Let me grab my 1/4 inch. I think that would make me feel a little better. Hang on. Uh-oh. Got stuff falling everywhere. Hang on. There's my 1/4 inch. Yeah, let's use this one. Okay. Try not to get too many fingerprints on it. No, it's hard to see, but it's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's all going to be sandwiched in between. Get my oh my goodness, I hope that's not going to show. Oh yeah, we're okay. Yeah, I need to try to get as much done as I can today, because tomorrow, yay y'all, I finished my Invisalign. So I go tomorrow to, my retainer is in. So yeah, they said I'll just wear my retainer for a couple of months, all day, every day. And then I'll get to just start wearing it at night for a year. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Is that gonna be forever? I'm really not sure. But I will, because it's worth it. My teeth are all straight and pretty now. I'm a happy girl. Okay. Alright, yep, so I'm just going to put that there. This is, see, I'm already getting stuff on it. Wait. I can get the tape off of it. Did I do the wrong side? No, I did the right side. What that noise? Do y'all hear that roaring out there? What is that? That's loud. I don't see anything. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna put this right here in this window. Oh, must be a jet. I hear it now. Boy, I can hear that thing from quite a ways away. Don't worry, because I'm going to put some lace on the inside too and cover like these spots. Miter the corners, and then it'll be a little bit of lace on, you'll see. What I think I got something planned for that. I know it looks like a whole hot mess, but I promise it's going to look good here in just a little bit, hopefully. I need to get that burnish this down really good. Alright, so then, alright, I have thought how I'm going to do this. So basically, because I want to make sure that I get it, so I cut the aperture out of some more of this pink paper. So I need to line it up with this window because I want it lined up pretty good. I have a little bit of, because it is a little, the stuff is coming up, but that's okay. I'm going to cover it with some lace, but I got to figure out how am I going to mark this. Got to figure out how I can mark this and get this in the center and even with that. So let's see if I do maybe this, and I can do there. That will work. That'll get me started. So I can cut the top and bottom. So see, I got it lined up here. So I'm going to go to the, make sure it's lined up. And I'm going to mark it here, even with that, and mark it here. So I know this is going to be like 8 7/8, or not, let me see, I'm going to cut one side. Hang on, guys, let me turn. see, what is it gonna be? What is my signature cover, signature paper? What is it, 8 1/4? So the envelope is gonna be 8 5/8. Is this right? Let me see what this is. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yep, I think it's 8 5/8 tall, so that worked out pretty good. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Okay, I don't think I need to worry about that mark because now I gotta cut it this away. So how, this is probably gonna be, so I can probably do this, line it up on these two sides, and mark it here where my cut. Probably should do it on the back side, but oh well, we're going to mark it here, and I want to bring it all the way out to here. So let's see what that is. So I'm cut on this line. Turn it around. What would this be? I think we got 6 inches, so this should be, it's a little over 6 inches. I wonder why that is. Because this is only 6 inches from here to here, but I got a little over, let me see, let me measure it. From there, yeah, it is a little over 6 inches. How did that happen? Did I? No, that's right. I don't understand. Because it's supposed to be 6 inches. How did it get so much wider? So I'm going to cut it at, let's cut it at, let me see, a little over 6 inches. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. I think I need to cut it down a little bit more maybe, because maybe I need to turn it this way. Let's see. Let me make sure before I cut any more. Okay, so this is right there. Actually, I think that's it, guys. Let me see. I might need to cut just a tiny bit off of this, just a smidge. But I'm going to do it with this one because sometimes my new cutter doesn't want to cut real good. And I don't want to mess this up because I'm so close to having it done. Let me do that, okay? Let's see if that works. It's a process. Okay, so alright guys, I think that's it. So we'll glue that cover on, and I'm gonna cover these little sides up right here. I wonder if I should go ahead and do that. I might go ahead and do that. Just go ahead and put the lace around here and miter the corners, and I think it'll be easier than doing it on the book. Yeah. Okay. Yep, let's do that. So I'm going to, oh, I need to take this off before I forget, because I will forget to take that off before I glue it down, and it'll be cloudy. I'll just be extra careful. Well, there we go. All right, so I'm going to set this over here so it won't get dirty, and I'm going to get, I think it's going to be this lace. So I'm going to, I think y'all have seen me do this several times. I'm going, oh, is that going to be enough on the inside, I wonder? I think, because I just need a little something right on the inside to cover up that, where it's not fully covered on the chipboard. I think this will work. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do this on film either, because y'all have seen me do this several times. Let me see. I'm going to go star. Let's go from there to there. I'm going to do and I'm just going to go and I'm just going to just glue these down from here to here, from here to here, here to here, and then I would go and miter the corners, and y'all know the drill, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I got that done. Hang on. Yep, I just mitered the corners, glued all, made the frame around that, so now it covers up all the little not so perfect inside corners. So yeah, so that looks pretty good. So I'm not sure how long this is. I'm thinking about 45 minutes worth of work so far, so I'm probably gonna yeah, I went on ahead and tried to fold it up, and it did buckle. Is that glue? Dang. Oh well, it did buckle a little bit right here. I didn't quite get it lined up right, but it'll be okay. I don't know, can you see right there? Yeah, right there. It'll be okay. I'll just keep mashing it in there. Maybe it won't be so. Oh, shoot, it did a little bit up here, but this side did pretty good. Anyway, all right. I think I'm going to call this video done for this one. But I'm going to keep working and get the rest of it. I'm going to work on the back mat. And then I think we'll work on the signatures. And then I'm going to finish up the front and the spine. And I don't know. I might be able to get it in one more video. We'll see. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm going to go for now and clean up some of this mess. Y'all should see my desk. It's, I can't even hardly work. I need to clean it up a little bit. But anyway, all right. I'm going to quit jabbering. And I'll see you guys for the next part. Bye for now. Okay, guys. I'm back. Yep, it's the same day. I don't know if it's the same day for y'all. Depends on YouTube, I guess, and how nice they are to me when I get ready to upload these videos. Y'all, that last video, the Cameo interactive journal topper, took me 3 days to upload. I swear YouTube hates me. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep working while I still got some daylight, and then I'll start putting them in together and try to get them uploaded, and we'll see how fast they can go. I'll get them out to y'all as fast as I can. Anyway, okay, so this is as far as we got on the last one. Got the window all done, the binding, the frame, the ruffle. So now we're gonna work on, I'm gonna make a the back mat to cover the back. So let's get started. So it's not difficult, a couple of steps. So you're gonna need, I got 2 pieces of that pretty pink paper from Jen. Y'all, and by the way, when I say Jen, I'm talking about Jennifer Toland. She has a YouTube channel. It's called For the Love of Paper. It's number 4, The Love of Paper. Jennifer Toland. Yeah. Y'all go check her out. She's so sweet. Yeah, she made me these papers, and they're really pretty. So anyway, just wanted to tell y'all that just in case. But anyway, so you're going to need 2 pieces of paper. You're going to need one that's going to be 9 5/8. Let me make sure. Yep. 9 5/8 by 5 3/4. That's Karen. How is she getting through? Oh, it's my computer. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I guess when I got Do Not Disturb, it does all my phones and iPads, but it doesn't do my computer. And I had to pull my computer up to print some paper, so it was open. I don't know. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, this was 9 5/8 by 5 3/4, and this one is 8 5/8 by 9. And then on this one, I already did it. On the 8, what did I say? 8 3/4? No, 9-inch side. I'm sorry. On the 9-inch side, we're going to score at 5 3/4. Then on this one, that is 9 5/8 by 5 3/4, we're going to score the 2 short sides at a 1/2 inch. And then one of the long sides at a 1/2 inch. So okay. Get this out of the way. Let's go ahead and fold this up. Yeah, this is something new. I'm going to cover. I was going to cover it with satin or fabric and lace to match the cover, but I decided I think I'm just going to cover this pretty pink with lace and make the thing. Okay. So what do we need to do? I think for this first, what we need to do. Let me get my cut. Let me mark it first. Okay, on this one with the 3 sides, we need to come in a 1/2 inch from the score mark right here. We're going to come in a 1/2 inch on this side, put a little tick, then we're going to come in a 1/2 inch on this side and put a little tick. Then we're going to find the center. Let's see, 4 3/8 and little up 4 and about there center. So this will be the center right here, and then we're going to come down 2 inches. So about right here. So let me find the center again and mark it. A little over 4 1/4, not quite 4 3/8. All right, so we're going to just put a little, it doesn't have to be perfect, I'm going to put a little mark there. All right, and then on this piece, we're going to come down from this score mark 3/4 of an inch, put a little tick, and we're going to come down from this score mark 3/4 of an inch, put a little mark, and then we're going to find the center, which should be about the same. Not quite 4 3/8 on each side. That looks about right. Put a little mark. All right, so for this one, I can use my little cutter, and I'm just gonna go from that mark to the center mark. Cut that off. Then I'll do the same from that mark at 3/4 to the center mark. Oh, I need to think about magnets too, don't I? Okay. All right, so there's that. Okay, that'll be on the inside, but let me get rid of these little marks. We don't want them to show. Is there any showing over here? Okay. So for this, I need to get some magnets. Let me get my magnets. Or you can use a Velcro dot. I'm going to use magnets. Let me get some of my tape. I'm going to put this one right on the tip right here. Yeah, I'm going to put it on this side because I'm not sure what's going to happen with the other side yet, if I'm going to do anything, if it'll be seen. That right there is just fine. So then, you know what I could do? I'm going to try something different. I've never tried it before, but I'm going to try it. So let's see. So this is where the flap's going to go down. I'm going to just put a mark here because then I know about where I need to put it when I get ready to do this. Okay. So then this one. Oh my goodness. Now that's gin. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. That was gin. So I swear them two are like in sync with each other. They always call and text at the same time or in the same time frame. It's the craziest thing. Anyway, where was I? All right, so let me get my cutting board. We'll go ahead and get this cut. All right, for this one, I'm just going to go from that center dot. I'm going to put it on the 3 and go to this little tick. Where's my thing? Here it is. Yeah, I got this off of Amazon. This little booger is sharp. I like it. Okay, so let's cut there to there. And then I'll put this on the 5 this time. It don't matter. I just pick a number to start with, kind of as a starting point. It helps me. Just, okay. Go from there to there. There we go. So now, let me erase these little marks. Okay, so now I'm going to take some lace and I'm just going to cover, let's see, will this cover this? I don't think this is big enough, is it? Is this one big enough? Nope. All right, let me find another piece of lace. Thought those would be big enough, but they're not. I might have to... Well, are you sure this one ain't big enough? I'm gonna have to pause again, guys. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, that wasn't fun. I had to pull out I have like a 10-yard bolt of this basic lace just for covering stuff. And I had to pull that big old thing out just to get a piece this size. Anyway, so, I don't know. This is definitely, I've never done this before. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, so they say. Is that what they say? So I'm just going to go along these tabs on this one. Then I'm going to come along right here, right along this edge, and glue it down. That should work. Just put this on there. I hope that computer ringing wasn't as loud to y'all as it was to me. I'm sorry if it was. They both felt bad. They didn't know. I've been filming all day. They thought I should be done by now. Okay, so I'm going to do that there. Pretty. And then I'm going to take this one. And it doesn't need to go because this will be in the back. So I'm probably going to just do maybe right there to there. Yeah, so let's just do a little bit here. Ooh, I just had an idea too. Since this isn't the whole 6 inches, I might just take a piece of this. Hang on. Ooh, hope I can remember to do it. Hang on. So I'm gonna just go right along the edge here. Then take this piece and just put it. I wonder if I can maybe. No, it doesn't matter. Maybe right there. That'll work. I'm gonna cover that with velvet and this thing that I've had to pick up off the floor again. This thing just wants to be on the floor for some reason. I've done picked it up off the floor, what, 4 times? I can't keep it on my desk, so I'm gonna use it. Grass season. Grass cutting season. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry. So I'm gonna trim this. Trim it here. be fine. Why is it cutting the paper? Can't get on the edge of it. It's okay, it's gonna be tucked. Looks pretty good. And now let's do this one the same way. I need to be careful with this one. I don't need to trim that paper any. I need to keep it right on the edge of that paper. Probably go ahead and cut some of this off too. I might make this a tuck too. Alright, let's get all this out of the way. So this, we're gonna miter these two corners. Then for these, I don't think it's gonna matter, but I'm just gonna kind of go in a little bit there and then miter it a little bit there because I'm gonna tack these together. Miter a little bit there, a little bit there. So I want this to go first and this over so everything will slide and it'll miss it and then give me a little bit of room too in the pocket. Can y'all hear that lawnmower? Hope it's not too loud. I think that's my neighbor mowing the grass. While I'm sitting here just doing this, I'm gonna take a minute and say hey to my baby sister Claire. I found out she watches all my videos. It made my heart so happy. So, hi sister. Love you. All right, that looks pretty good to me. All right, so now we're gonna take this and glue. Oh, I need to put the magnet. I think I can maybe do. I can, but I want it on this one. Wonder if I can. Okay, I need to think. Okay, I'm gonna have to be pretty clever with this because I shouldn't have closed it up yet. But oh well. Okay, so. Whoops, hang on. So that there. So I don't want it to stick here. So I want it to be here. About there is where it's going to go. So put it there. Get a little piece of tape. This might work. We'll see. We'll put this here, about there. Then so this is going to go here to here. Let's line it up on this side, and then that side. Let me see. think that'll work. So let's pick it up. Let me see. Is that gonna work? Did I? It's not very strong, is it? Oh, them with them junky magnets, ain't it? I think it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put some Scotch tape over this. Keep it from. And there's another Genevieve trick. Okay. We'll go ahead and, I don't think you're going to see it, but just in case. Okay, so let's put some glue here on these sides. And glue it down to this. That worked pretty good. Okay, now let's just hope it fits. Maybe I should go ahead and decorate it though before I add it to the, no, because I need to be able to burnish, but I think I can open it up and burnish it. All right, but I got an idea though first. What I was thinking was, since it's gonna come up, so like here's the book. So if it's gonna, you know, we got this much room to work with here, but if I can bring it down and it's still open, I could put a piece of pink paper here and then just make a pocket here too, and an envelope. Okay, so let me do that. So I need, where's that pink paper? I got some pink paper here. So I'm gonna make it the same size as this. Oh, I know. What was that? 9 5/8. Let me see. 8 5/8. Yep, 8 5/8. Okay, so if we put this here, just glue it down from there to there, then we can take this and put it down here, make a U, and then have a back pocket there. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Yep, let's do it. All right, let me glue this down. That works for me. Go this way. Let's see something dark right here. I'm not sure. Might have just been glue, but we're gonna go this way. Come all the way to the edge. Whoa, we'll see. That works. This was not the plan, but I like it. And if you don't want to do an envelope match, you can just cover the whole thing with just the pretty pink paper and put a lace pocket or side tuck or whatever you want. Okay, and so then this will go here. But before I do this, do I want to go ahead and decorate this? I think I'm just going to put a ruffle for sure. And maybe some velvet. And then I was thinking this little thing that I keep picking up off the floor. I'm going to put it right there, I think. Oh, I like it. What kind of, do I want to put this same ruffle? I'm thinking maybe. Let's see. Is that too much? Because I want it to kind of match the front of the book. Let's see how this would look with that right there. Well, you can tell, look at the filth on the floor. I think that would be pretty, huh? Do I need to just stop it there or come on up? I think I'll do that and then just put some ribbon. Yeah, let's go ahead and decorate this. But let's see, how would it... Should I cut out a little... Let me see if I can cut out a little miter here. See if that'll help get it going the angle I want. Not messing it up too bad. This might be a disaster. Hang on. That works. Okay, let's do it. Whoa. That's good. Let's just cut this off. Can get it trimmed. Oh, that was a waste right there, huh? I'll find something to put that on. It's big enough to save. Pretty. This book's gonna be shabby. Okay, see how I like that. That's gonna be pretty. Okay. Let me see. Need to just trim it right straight here, maybe. I think that'll work. And then I'm gonna go straight here. That looks good. I like it. Okay, save that. So then I'm gonna put some velvet and pearls here. see what size velvet. This size velvet, let's see. This should work. Get it out. That works. Let's do it. Just trim that there for now until it dries a little bit. Then let's do this side. Just have to go all the way because it's gonna be covered up here, so it don't have to be perfect. I'm not worried about that. That works. Oh my goodness. What is he doing? My little intersection here. People drive like maniacs. Good. Okay, do I want to add pearls or just leave the velvet? Let's see. I think I want to add pearls because I am going to have pearls on the front too, and it'll match. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's see. I can always go back and add pearls, huh? Okay, let's get it on there. This is good enough for now. Let's make them. Hang on. I don't like how this is look. How does that look coming out of the book? Yeah, I need to trim this a little bit more right here. There we go. Maybe a little bit more here. A little more straighter. There we go. That will work. Okay. Nice. This is gonna be so pretty. Okay. I think that works, guys. Isn't that pretty? I like it. Oh, oozing over here. Making it worse. No. nope, 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 don't shift it. It's fine, just like that. There we go. I'm so happy, y'all. This is working out. I'm glad I decided to turn the camera on too and just go for it. Okay. I was pretty determined I was going to use that. But I do have options. Should I do it? You know, I could sit here and waste 30 minutes just trying everything, and 9 times out of 10 we go back to our original plan, don't we? So let's see. I think I'm gonna use it. So maybe it'll stop falling on the floor. I mean, I don't want to ruin it. I like it. Yep, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay. I want the little green things going this way. That looks pretty. Okay. Well, let's go. Uh-oh. Well, you can still see. Let me come up a little. Well, can I come up a little bit? Because you can see that pink from behind. I don't like that. Let me come up a little bit. There we go. It's okay. Showing a little bit. Does it still look good there? It does. Need to come over this way a little bit, maybe. There we go. That works. Okay, so now we got a little envelope mat for the back mat. Didn't line up perfect there, but it's okay. And then this right here will be a tuck. I have to make a card with a little whale tail tab and a little charm. I'll finish all the little details up off the camera, and then I'll do a final flip through. All right, so let me see. Do we want to put pearls there? Let me look, because I got my new 2mm pearls. Hadn't done those before on a. Let's see how those look. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, I might come back and do the little pearls here and here. Yeah, I'll come back and finish all the details off camera and show y'all in the final flip through. All right, so that's pretty much the inside. Now, I haven't printed the papers. I haven't decided what papers I want for my things, but you know what? I did not even test this to see if the 1/2 inch worked. So let's see. Let's see. I can pick any one I want. Okay, let's just see if it's gonna work. And it does, y'all. It's centered. Well, it's a little high. That's okay. You got the whole thing in there just about. That worked good. That's pretty. Let's see what the other ones look like, because you can put any one you want in there. Let's see what the perfume bottle looks like. I bet that's going to be pretty, too. Oh, my gosh. Look at that. I don't know, y'all. I think I might like that one better. And it's centered, too. Yay. Because, I mean, once it gets everything in there and it's sitting up like this and it's tied, and then, because this right here is going to have something coming over it, it's going to be perfect. I don't know. I'm thinking I might go with that one. Well, let's try the bustier. Why do I keep calling this a bustier? I mean the corset. Corset, not bustier. Are they basically the same thing, or are they different? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that looks good too. That one's not centered quite as good, but it still looks good. I think once we get, because I'm going to take this, it's going to go. Yeah, that would work too, y'all. Oh my gosh. All right, we got some choices, but for now, let's go ahead and wonder how long I've been recording this. Probably about, what, 30 minutes? I think I can go ahead and maybe finish the cover right here, so that way I can probably finish all the decorating let's see. Oh, I need to do the pockets for that pink one. All right, so this is what I'm thinking for the cover to finish it up. I know I need a piece of this because I need some pink right here. So I'm thinking about putting this right here. Where's my scissors? Where's my scissors? Here they are. So let's trim a little bit of this. Okay, and then I'm going to need some more of this. It's going to go, let's see, I need this one in the middle, maybe right to there, to there. And I'm going to put this one here, so let's cut this here. And then I'm going to need some more ruffle that's going to go across here. So let's cut this one here to here. All right. Should I go ahead and, I think I probably need to glue this down first. Then I need to figure, I need to cut these off. I'm going to cut these little berry things off. I don't want them on there. This right here is going to be kind of basically, well, yeah, pretty much what I did on the last video, the cameo topper. A little bit different. Y'all do that? Do y'all get on kicks where you do the same but different? Just kind of get obsessed with a particular thing. Okay, that, I don't like that pink there, but let me see, once this goes under there, I think it will cut, let me see. Let me go ahead and glue this onto here so I can see about where it's going to be. So that's the front, this is the back. So this is the front. So I need this to go right across the bottom of, where do I want this to go? Right across there, maybe? That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Let's go ahead and I can't remember where I said I was going to put it. Let's see. I think I said right below. Right below. No. There. Maybe there? Let's see. Let's see how that's going to look. No, that's wrong. Wrong way. Uh-oh. No wonder it didn't look right. Okay. I'm gonna go right below. Okay, now I get it. I was like, wait. This is one of my favorite things. I should know this. I gotta go right below those scrollies. Okay, now we got it. Right below the flower. Oh, come up a little. This guy come up a little. There we go. Is that right? I don't want to get glue on the book, but yep, that's right. Okay. I need to wipe this glue off. It'll be all right. Pretty. All right, so this goes here. Hang on, guys, I'm working it out. Bear with me. So if this goes here and goes over that, I think it'll be okay because you're not going to see that part of the frame anyway. And then this will go, I think it'll be okay. Let me see. I can't see. Hang on. I think it'll be okay. What do you guys think? Then it gives it a little pink under there. You will not see that. But I want this pink to show here. Well, oh my gosh, isn't that so pretty? All the ruffles, just ruffles, 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 and they all just merge together. Alright, I'm going to go glue this down. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just put this pink here. I'm going to glue this here. Then I'm going to add the pearls and everything. And then I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I'm a mess again. My desk is a mess. I'm just, I think I'm done for the day. So, yeah, I went on ahead. I'll just show y'all this real quick. I just put the pink, but I just went on ahead and I just doubled it up. Just folded it here and doubled it up where it would come to the edge of here. And then just let this hang over the frame. Isn't that so pretty? It's so just frilly and shabby. I'm in love. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to go back. I'm probably going to add pearls around the frame. I'll go back and add pearls around the frame. Then I'm going to add, might put, let me see something real quick. I want to see how this will look with the bows. Let's see. Thinking I'm going to put the bows here. Oh, yeah, I want to put 3 bows. But it depends. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the spine first. If I want to put 3 bows or just a bow and 2 pearls. I'm not sure, but definitely one of these bows is going on there. Love that. And then put the pearls around here. And then I'm going to, I don't really think there's much left to show y'all. It's mostly just decorating now and finishing her up. So I'm going to call it quits for the day. And I might just go ahead and get the, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put pockets in these. And I think I'm going to use this pretty lace right here because you can still see the flowers through it. This is that lace from Michael's that Karen got me. Did Karen get it for me or did Jen get it for me? But anyway, yeah, see, you can still see the flowers through it. Won't that be pretty? So I'm probably just going to put pockets in all the journal signature covers. So I'll do that off camera. And then put the papers in there. I don't know, I might put an applique here. Might probably add pearls in all these. And might add pearls here. Get some ephemera to stick back here. Get something to put in here. Uh-oh. See. Something's glued down here. It's okay. I got it, I think. Yeah, that'll work good. Yeah, but I don't think there's really much more to share except the decorating, and most of the decorating's done. Just gonna just fill her up. And I might do something with spine, I might not. I don't know. Don't know. Don't think it needs it. It is frilly enough, isn't it? I'm gonna give that some thought. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna call it quits for today and finish decorating her up, and then when I come back, she'll be done, and I'll show y'all a final flip through. All right, bye.